The Bosnian War was a gruesome revolution that left 200,000 people dead and over 35,000 of them being civilians. Josip Tito was the dictator that kept all of the republics together. His death in 1980 led to the republics starting to push for more independence. The anti-bureaucratic revolution, led by Serbian nationalists, caused the takeover of 4 of the 6 republics, including Serbia and Bosnia under the control of Slobodan Milosevic. Under his control, Serbian nationalism grew, and the movement for a Greater Serbia was called. He created a 90% Serb nationalist army and quickly took over around half of Bosnia.
Within Yugoslavia's Republic of Bosnia-Herzegovina, several distinct ethnicities lived. Bosniaks, a large majority, were Bosnian Muslims. Bosnian Serbs are people who were ethnically Serbs but lived in Bosnia. Like them, Bosnian Croats were ethnically Croat, but were also inside the borders of Bosnia. Each had their own cultures and ideals that led to conflict and division.
Bosnians wanted an independent Bosnian state. Bosnian Serbs wanted to stay under Yugoslavia, and Croats wanted an independent Croat state. When Bosnia declared independence, the Bosnian Serbs declared independence from Bosnia because they wanted to stay part of Yugoslavia. The Bosnian War then began, and Bosnian Serbs quickly gained control of about half of Bosnia. The Serb forces targeted small towns with Bosniak majorities. They pillaged and burned down homes, beat, raped, and killed the Bosniak citizens who lived there. The Serb forces eventually reached the Bosnian capital, Sarajevo, and began an onslaught of the city lasting 4 years, known as the Siege of Sarajevo. During the siege, civilians were often targeted. Snipers were positioned in the streets, funerals, and marketplaces and shot anyone, children included, who came across their path. The Serb militants went on a reign of terror and burned down public buildings, including hospitals, schools, and the National Library. Near the end of the Siege of Sarajevo, Serbs carried out the Srebrenica massacre led by General Ratko Mladic. The Srebrenica massacre was a 4-day siege in which 8,000 men were brutally murdered. Women were taken in buses to rape camps, and other atrocities were committed.
The Srebrenica massacre is what most people usually think about when they think about the Bosnian Genocide. At the same time the infamous O.J. Simpson trial was occurring in the United States, Bosniaks were under attack everywhere. Srebrenica was declared a place where the Bosniaks would be safe by the Bosnian Serbs by the UN, but this was short-lived. Ill-equipped Dutch peace protectors were overrun in under 24 hours by the Bosnian Serbs, leaving the thousands of Bosniaks there unprotected. Many men and teenagers were killed on the spot, with others fleeing towards central Bosnia. Some sought refuge in the UN base of Potokani, but they were caught up by Bosnian Serbs shortly after. There, 3,000 alone were killed either by decapitation or shooting. By the end of the 4-day massacre, 8,000 men and young teenagers had been killed. The Srebrenica massacre was the event in the Bosnian Genocide that garnered the attention of the world and started the move towards the Dayton Accords.
The war finally ended with the Dayton Peace Accords, which were carried out in Dayton, Ohio by President Bill Clinton. Leading members of the Bosniaks, Bosnian Serbs, and Bosnian Croats met and agreed to end the fighting. They also created a temporary form of government that split Bosnia between a Croat Bosniak Federation and a Serbian Republic.